This question is going to ask us to find the length and the width of a rectangle that has a given perimeter and a maximum area. So our primary equation is going to be the area equation because that's what we're maximizing. So area equals length times width, and then our secondary equation is going to be perimeter because that's our given. So it's going to be P equals 2L plus 2W. Now it just says perimeter is in P units, so we're going to have to find it in terms of P. So we're going to act like P is just some number that we know. So what that means is when we solve for one of these variables and we substitute back in, just leave P how it is throughout the whole thing, and you'll just have P in the final answer. So then if we solve for L, then we have P minus 2W equals 2L. Then we have P over 2 minus W equals L. We plug that back into the area equation. So then we have the area is going to equal P over 2 minus W times W. Simplify that. The area is going to equal PW over 2 minus W squared. Take the derivative of that. A prime is going to equal, we're going to treat this like one solid number, so we're just going to leave it how it is. P over 2 minus a 2W, set that equal to 0. 0 is going to equal P over 2 minus 2W. So what we're going to need is we need a common denominator. So 0 is going to equal P over 2 minus 4W over 2. That way we can just multiply the 2 and get rid of it. So 0 is going to equal P minus 4W. And then, so then we're just going to go ahead and say this is our W in terms of P. Alright, so we're going to have 4W equals P. W equals P over 4. That's our W, but it also wants the length. So we're going to plug this back into the perimeter equation. So if we plug W into the perimeter equation, we get P equals 2L plus 2 times P over 4. Now, P is known, so we're going to subtract. So P minus 2 over P over 4 equals 2L. We're going to divide by 2. So we got P over 2 minus P over 4 equals L. If we get a common denominator, we get 2P over 4 minus P over 4 equals L. And then we get P over 4 equals L. So our width is P over 4 and our length is P over 4.